Okay, getting a little afraid.
What's good, Fit Fam? It's your boy Mick coming at you with another video on today. Hey, in today's video, I'm gonna give a quick rundown on military branches. Actually, majority of them, minus the Coast Guard. Cause who really cares about the Coast Guard?
Call the Navy!
Hello, operator? Get me the Navy!
Hello, you've reached the Navy's automated phone service.
Nah, but seriously, have y'all seen that movie, The Guardian? You know, with Kevin Costner and Ashton Kutcher?
Look at him go. He's fast. Wow, he's fast. Come on, you're all fighting for seconds.
Yeah, that one. That kind of had me like, hey man, I think I might want to do this Coast Guard thing. Anyways, hey, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so y'all don't miss any more of my videos, because I'm here for y'all to help you guys out. Alright, so the first branch I'm going to talk about is the Army. So the Army has the fastest promotions of any of the services. You have a great variety of jobs. There's like over 150 career paths that you could choose from. And you also are going to have the best chance of getting that specific job that you're looking for when you're first joining up. You're also going to have a better chance of getting the assignment that you want, which means where you're going to be located to perform your duties. Overall, by far, the Army has the most percentage in the military of intelligence, special operation forces, and even special missions units. So if you're trying to do all that high-speed hoo-hoo stuff, maybe the Army is for you. So for the Army, as far as your basic combat training, probably the Army is ranked number 2 behind the Marines as far as difficulty. Then you'll have the Air Force and the Navy. I'm not too sure how difficult their basic combat training is, or whatever they call it. Then we have the Air Force. So the Air Force is the slowest promotions of any of the services. Second to the Navy in terms of like technical jobs available. They're the least in a military aspect and probably the most gentlemanly branch of service that you can probably join of all the other services. Senior enlisted personnel have on average far greater scope of responsibility than the other services. The Air Force, your living conditions are way better. They way better surpass. Is way better even a word? Anyways, they surpass all the other branches as far as living conditions. We're talking living quarters on base. We're talking single soldier quarters, married couples quarters, and I don't even know if they go to the field, but I'm pretty sure they probably have like RVs and stuff. I'm joking, but their living conditions are way better and sophisticated than any of the other services. Then we have the Navy. The Navy has a name for any and everything you could possibly think of, including everyday commonplace terms. The enlisted people are called by their job. So like you have an enlisted personnel, instead of just calling them by their rank, you would say Joe, sonogram Joe, or something like that. I don't know. Don't quote me on this. So by a slight margin, the Navy has more technical and engineering jobs than the Air Force, both of which have far more percentage than the Army and the Marines for sure. So hey y'all out there, if y'all trying to learn about nuclear engineering, the Navy might just be for you. So as far as the Navy, about half of your career will be spent aboard ships. That's the research I've looked up. I have a couple buddies in the Navy. That's what they've told me. Some of my other buddies out there, you Navy guys, hey, in the comments below, let me know if this is true, that half of your career be spent aboard a ship. You'll also have more opportunities to travel while you're in the Navy. I suppose that you're going to be in different ports docking for maybe a few days at a time, so that would increase your opportunities to travel from place to place. Then you have the Marine Corps. The Marine Corps has a great deal of esprit de corps. 2 scoops of esprit de corps, camaraderie. Funny story is, I almost joined the Marines for their dress blue uniform. And that, hey man, that stuff is sharp. I'm not gonna lie. Dress blue uniform in the Marines is sharp. Especially you become an NCO and you get that blood stripe on the side. Man. But I didn't join the Marines, obviously. I am in the Army. So there's this, every Marine is a rifleman ethos, and it's not just lip service. For example, an individual destined to be an Army linguist will attend basic training, and then they'll go to their language school. That's just in the Army. But an individual destined to be a Marine linguist will first attend their basic training, which is 4 weeks longer than the Army's, and then they'll attend 4 weeks of Marine combat training and then go off to their language school. Major difference between Army and Marine rifle marksmanship. Alright, so that was just my quick rundown of those military branches: Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines. But collectively, the military as a whole, the pros to joining is benefits, which is medical, dental, education, also leave, retirement, so many different benefits to joining the military as a whole. For the cons, or I would say the downsides, is possibly deployments, being away from family, field life, stability and being in one place. So to be honest, we could talk about all the differences between each of the branches of the military. But when it comes down to is you. It's gonna come down to your personality, what you aspire to be, your goals, what you're trying to do, what type of career you're trying to do, if you're trying to do a long-term, short-term, if you're just trying to get education and then bounce, make a little bit of money and then bounce, if you're trying to be a part of something greater than you. It's so many different factors. So it's basically going to depend on you to figure out what you really want to do and what's going to be best for yourself and your family if you do have a family. That's all I could basically say. It's all on you. You're going to have to do more research, extensive research, and just figure out what job you're going to want. You should probably have at least 2 to 3 jobs in mind, and then research those jobs in each of the branches and see which way you're leaning, which branch you're leaning toward going to. I could be biased and tell you Army this, Army that, but I'm not. It just all depends on the individual that's making that life choice, in a sense, to join one of the branches. There's so much information out there, it would just be a crazy video and hours of information just piled in one video. So you're gonna have to just do your due diligence. The little bit of information that I did provide, I hope it was beneficial for you. Joining the military is a big choice that, hey, you're gonna have to commit to if you do join. It's not just something you do. It's not just a job. It's a lifestyle. Make sure you enjoy the job that you do choose if you do join the military, because if you don't like what you do, then you're not gonna be happy doing what you do. Anyways, like I said, if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And make sure y'all are loving yourself so you can love somebody, because you only got one life. Stay humble, be great. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.